Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are live here. It is time for the first event for Trackside Racing Network. We want to welcome Eastern Shore Racing Series to TRN. We're happy to have them with us here on a Tuesday night. Very much looking forward to this season and this series. These guys have already started a few weeks in now, but it's a good time to get it started. Of course, this series is sponsored by Butt Kicker, as well as Pottles Wraps, I believe. Potlands Wrap? Pottles? I'm going to say Pottles. Probably wrong. Anyway, I know I'm wrong. I'm always wrong. You guys know that. Anyway, we're live here from League-Lenerville Speedway. What should be a fun race. Couple heat races coming up here in a moment. 15 drivers in here. Good turnout, actually, for this series. I've heard a lot of hype about these guys, so I believe that the hype is going to be true about it as well. Todd Chase telling me to control my drone. It was a little out of control. The batteries are low, Todd. Anyway, we're all live here in the booth. A little bit of background about these guys. Though, like I said, these guys actually had a few recruitment races back in May and then 1st of June. They did do Volusia and Lanier last week as well on June 15th. And then June 8th was the first week at Volusia. League-Lenerville tonight, dirt track at Charlotte next week. We will be with these guys for quite a few weeks, about 10 or 11 races total we got with these guys. Very much looking forward to dirt racing. I know a lot of guys like the dirt stuff, and finally we got it here on the channel. Coming into tonight, it appears that Seth Gibbs is your points leader. Let me double check that to make sure, because I may be wrong. Yeah, Seth Gibbs is your points leader with Michael Blessing, Cody DeLong. Cody right now on top of the board. Zach Lowe, Stephen McMillan currently are tied for that position as well. So a lot of guys right there actually tied for third place, but the first two, Seth Gibbs and Michael Blessing. Who knows? We'll see how it goes out tonight. Looking forward to it here as we get set to go racing for this racetrack, League-Lenerville Speedway. Of course, it's going to be interesting to see how quick this track slicks off, and does it carry over? I'm not quite sure if it carries over from the Oh my goodness. I don't know if it carries over from the heat races into the race. That's something we're going to have to kind of look for here in this 4/10 of a mile dirt oval here in Pennsylvania. Like I said, very fun track, very fun. I mean, very extremely fun track to race. I'm curious, will the line continue to go up? Will it go down? That's something we're going to kind of watch here as well as we get set to go qualifying. And then we got the heat races coming up immediately. This is a fun knot here on trackside, a very new knot. You can see right there, a lot of cars are running that low line right there. See that dirt kind of wearing off a little bit right there, but looks like that could be the preferred line here tonight. That low line, of course, is going to be interesting to see here in this late model series. It's going to be fun to watch these guys side by side, especially turns, that lap one start. Always exciting here in the dirt series, so it should be a fun one here to watch as well. Qualifying is underway, it looks like. Oh my. Qualifying is getting underway. There we go. I had to fix that, so hopefully we're good. Yes, it looks like we are good. So waiting on some cars to head out. Zach Lowe is out there on track, and that number 4 car. There we go. We'll see what Zach does here. Current time. I'm just waiting to see somebody shoot off the racetrack. Hopefully that does not happen, but turn 1 and 2, who knows? Here comes Zach out of turn 4 across the start finish line. 15.307. It looks like his. That would look like an outlap, actually, so I believe it was. Yeah, that was an outlap. So we'll start seeing some times being put down now. Stay with Zach here for just a moment. 14.785. It looks like it's going to be good enough for P1. 785 it is. Let's jump back and see someone else. This is Jack out there in a 777 car. A very nice purple car. I love that paint scheme. It's one of the things we like doing here on TRN, checking out all the fancy paint schemes that we get to see. Here comes Jack, though, coming to the start-finish line, looking for a little bit better. Not horrible, actually. A 14.802, going to put, or 800 is going to put him P2. Pretty solid lap there. Let's jump back to Jacob McCoy here in the 15th. Oh, that's a cool car. All beat up, garage barn fine. Working through 3 and 4, or I'm sorry, working through 1 and 2. And a little bit of a not so great exit, but we'll see how he does here. See if he can make up for it. Crossing the start finish line of 16.261 puts him in P9. Definitely want a little bit better than that. Here is Tia Moppet, or Moppert, I'm sorry. Working through turns 1 and 2. Goes to second on the board, actually, with a 14.785. Good lap there. Cody DeLong on top of the board. Zach Lowe has fallen back to P3. Here's Butch Baker in that number 97 Raise Energy car. Haven't seen a Raise Energy car in a minute. But he qualifies P12 with that lap. Probably looking for a little bit better. We'll see what he's in. Probably going to be Heat 2, I'm guessing. If everything stays the same, it looks like everything is going to stay the same at the moment. We might have another guy about to head out. Bo Krebs. We'll see if he heads out. That's a cool looking paint. Check this thing out. Let's see what it looks like. I like it. Krebs Designs on the side. Advanced Roofing Techniques. So yeah, we was offered this broadcast actually at the very last minute. Kind of the last moment for it. But guys seem like they actually put on a good show over here. I've been told a lot about it from Ryan, one of the admins that run it, and see what he can do here. As you see, oh, there you go. You see that happen as he just decides to try the space launch program. Back on track he goes here in the 168 car. Working through 3 and 4, running out high line. Here it goes, coming to the start finish line to start his green flag lap. And once again, up over the hill, trying to get it back on. Yep, trying to get it back on track and rolling again. This is interesting. But there it goes again. All right. Well, hey, you want to make an impression, that's the way to do it. He's just out there sending it. Why not? Trying to run that high line. Hey, he gets it that time, though. Pretty good. Good 3 and 4. Or 1 and 2, I'm sorry. Same as 3 and 4. Looking pretty good, actually, this lap compared to the first 2. I wonder if he did the other ones on purpose to the start-finish line. Looks like a pretty good lap there. Never mind. 12th place run. Pretty close on times, actually. The top time is a 14.726. And the slowest time, Stephen McMillan, a 15.443. He's in 14th, so that's actually not bad considering how many cars there actually is. So we'll see what he does. About 20 seconds before we get this race underway. Once again, heat races coming up here shortly, and then the main event taking place here at League-Lenerville. Looking forward to tonight's race. As I've said like 30 times, I believe the racing's only like 40 laps, I believe. We'll have to double check that, but I believe that's what it is. For people that want to know, dirt track at Charlotte next week. I do like how they kind of mix this up a little bit. We have some morning races. Next week at Charlotte will be in the morning morning time, so that's pretty cool. Late afternoon at USA, nighttime at Fairbury and Cedar Lake, so pretty cool. We'll see how that all works out. But here we go. First heat race ready to get underway. 8 cars taking a green flag here in this one. The pace truck ready to lead us out of the pit road here momentarily. You can see that number 11 car rolling out with the cheater on the back. I like that. There comes the cars out on track, ready to get heat race number 1 underway here from League-Lenerville. You guys let me know in the chat who you're pulling for. If you guys have a favorite driver, please let me know. Let's see, Ryan comment over on Facebook. It will reset and qualify and carry over from there. BJ Duvall says, okay, cool. So here in the heat races, the track does carry over to the race, so pretty good. Actually, from qualifying, it carries over to the heat races to the race. So there we go. So we've got some clarification on that. I don't think this track's going to be worn out by any means with these heat races. I mean, it's only basically, 16 laps in heat racing, so should be good to go. Pace truck is set to drop in here on pit road momentarily. We'll see how this kind of shapes out. I'm kind of curious, will that high lane be able to get some momentum here early? Probably not, but who knows? We'll see what happens. There comes the truck pulling off the track right about now. We get set to go heat race 1 here for the
green flag. Green flag.
I forgot to cut my spotter off. I will do that after this because I've been racing myself. Green flag's out in the air. Heat race 1 underway. Sliding up in front. Cody DeLong going to slide up in front of that 4. Here comes Zach Lowe to the inside. Looks like he may take this spot away. And the high side going to play big dividends. Keeps a little bit of contact there for second and third. Zach's still able to keep it going the right direction. A little bit of contact right there as well. Zach and Michael Blessing making a little bit of rub contact. Here comes that Rowdy Energy number 1 car looking to the inside of that 777 of Jack. Unable to get it so far. Now Jason Shatterfield looks to the inside. Cody DeLong, new fastest lap, out by about 1.3 seconds over the rest of the field at the moment. To the inside, the 7 looks. That is Tyler McCoy, not able to get there. So that hotline is playing a pretty big factor here. Here you go, slide job. Yes, maybe some contact there as well. There was. And the number 1, Michael Blessing, going to take 2 spots. Another slide job there. More contact there, but Blessing going to come out the other side, taking 2 spots away, 1 corner. Not a bad way to do that. Zach Lowe also still trying to battle back out here. This is for the inside starting position, so keep that in mind. You're watching what will be the battle for that 3rd starting spot. With Cody DeLong got to a 2.5 second lead right now over the field. He is basically gone at the moment. You see him way up there on board right now with Michael Blessing. Looking back, a little bit of rubbing right there between Zach and Jack, should I say. Looking down on the racetrack, you see it right there. Some good racing right here for that 4th spot, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th, all pretty much underneath the blanket. Some good battles going on, but we are seeing that higher line as the white flag is out in the air. We're going back to our heat race leader. Cody DeLong looks to put it in victory lane. He does come off turn 4, victory lane for Cody. And off the final corners. You see that? Oh, some contact. And across the line to go. And who's it going to be? Oh, Jason Satterfield grabs that spot. All right, so we're going to try to talk to Cody here real quick. under. Oh, I got some cameras sent to me. Sweet. We will use them momentarily. We will use them. That's awesome. So let me actually try to grab Cody here if we can and talk to him. Hey, Cody, it's Adam for TRN, man. You got a copy?
Gotcha.
Heat race one winner. Always a big thing here, especially in this dirt stuff, man. And you was able to get away. Are you surprised the high line looked like it was the way to go? Did you find it in practice? I was surprised the lower line really didn't play a big factor.
No. When this place resets, man, it's top all the way.
Okay.
Then once the top goes away, then the bottom really starts to come in. So, and then once it really starts to evenly go away, and you start using the bottom and top both up, it becomes a fun racetrack, and it gets pretty wide.
How important is it to start on the pole here?
To be honest, as much as the track changes, I really don't like to start on the pole
Right.
because then I find myself mirror driving a lot, and then I tend to switch my lines up earlier when I see guys gaining on me. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
For sure, man. Hey, good job in that. That was fun to watch.
Hey, brother.
Thanks, buddy. All right, heat race number 2 set to get underway as the pace truck gets ready to drop off here in just a moment. As you see this, we do have some camera packs that we're going to throw in here. Might take me a minute to get them in because just downloaded them, but got sent that from someone. I will shout him out because I forgot who it was. Will Duvall sent them to me. I appreciate that, William. We will get them in here very quickly. I think I actually have some, but I gotta find them again. It's been a while since I actually found them. So here we go. Pace truck pulls off, ready to get this one underway here as green flag is out. Once again, that spotter will be cut off. I've been racing. I forgot to cut it off. So you know how it goes. Anyway, green flag is underway. Tia Muffert up front, 3 wide, and it will be the 132 of Duvall going to the outside. We'll take the lead here early, and you can see that high side going to play a factor here. Once again, we just talked to Cody. He said the same thing. High side the way to go here early until that track slicks out. But there you go, slide job under, and not going to be able to stick that for now. That was Bo Krebs trying to make that side work. There's 4 of Stephen Tuberville as well, side by side. This is a good battle here for what will be P4 in the race once we get everything going here in just a few moments here in the featured event. A little bit further back in the field, these 2 guys back here going at it, Stephen McMillan, Jacob McCoy, and it looks like that 17 McMillan going to be able to drive away with that. Duvall, new fastest lap of 14.812. Everybody's single file right now. We hop on board with Bo Krebs here as he works out of turn 4. Almost had to pedal that car just a little bit. Actually, that was turn 2. Was that turn 4? I believe it was. Yeah, it was. So you heard him pedal just a little bit to get the car back underneath. We got one car actually going off the track, and that was Stephen McMillan, who does get the car back underneath him and keeps it on track, so that's good. Here we go. Battle for P3. We are coming to 2 laps to go. Next time by another car that was off the track. That was Bo Krebs. He just gave up second spot. Back on track now in at 168. He will fall back to P5. Wow, that's a big one. White flag set to come out next time by. Battle right now still going to be for that P2 spot. As William Duvall up front is out to a 2, almost 2 and a, well, we're going to call it 2 and 3, 2.3 second lap here. Running that high line, working off turn 2, looking for the checkered flag. William Duvall looks to grab that spot away, or looks to win this heat race, and he will win it with ease. As they work off the field, there you go. Now let me do something, guys. I want to load this up real quick, just because, reasons, and also kind of cut my spotter off here. We're going to try to talk to William here as well in just a minute. Let me load this track in just because I did not. So load that in here momentarily, and then we will load it up. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Let's talk to William here and see what his thoughts are on this or that race. See if I can find Mr. Duvall down here somewhere. There he is. Hey, Will, it's Adam for TRM, man. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Man, P1 heat race number 2, going to be starting on the outside, or going to be starting second anyway. Talk us through that race, man. It looks like you pretty much did the same thing that our previous winner did and got out front and just drove away.
Yeah, I took a slightly different line through turns 1 and 2. I did watch the broadcast out of the corner of my eye. I noticed you weren't on me a whole lot, so I'm not going to give away the secret of what I ran.
I don't blame you.
Just in case other drivers out there weren't watching. But 3 and 4, I ran the same line. Just it's up top. 3 and 4, it'll probably be there all night. But yeah, it was fantastic. I wish it'd slick off just a little bit more, but track does feel good. It's heavy, but it feels good. It's very fast right now, and I'm loving it.
As a newcomer to this series that just came in tonight to start a broadcast, you guys are only 2 weeks into the series. Week 3 tonight. Points. Since this series is only week or 12 weeks, how important is it to have a good finish week in and week out, being this season is kind of short?
For me, it's extremely important. Night 1, I didn't get the finish that I wanted. I got a little bump there on the last 2 laps. I got a bump in turns 1 and 2 at Volusia. It completely threw me off.
P12, yeah.
I lost a lot, so I'm trying to work my way back up. So it's extremely important
for sure
to have good finishes every week.
I appreciate you seeing me on cameras, by the way. That's going to help me a lot.
Sir.
Dude, go out there and do work. I'm going to be up here watching you.
All right, it sounds
Thanks
good.
a lot, buddy. We'll move him back down and get ready to go racing here momentarily. You guys can see the cars out there getting some practice in before the final practice. Let me go, guys, in the chat because I'm curious. I'm always curious about stuff. What is your favorite dirt track on the sim? Mine's probably, honestly, I'm kind of biased towards where they raced last week, League-Lenerville. That's a good one, just because that's where I got my first ever iRacing win. Not on dirt, but my first ever win, period, in street stocks. Bristol's probably my favorite as well, just because that's my home track. So, I don't know. Fairbury's also a good one. I like Fairbury. I mean, there's so many good ones that's out there. I mean, it's hard just to choose one, you know what I mean? So, who knows? Anyway, you guys can see practice here going on right now. Bunch of guys. Whoa. That 7 car just went over the, yep. He made it, well, rest in pieces. Anyway, looking forward to tonight's race, though. 40 laps around this place. Does not take very long when you're running 14.9 second laps. See a couple cars turned around there, but that's okay. We've got about a minute and a half left before we get underway. Once again, guys, go check out. And I don't want to butcher these names. I'm going to have to talk to some guys next week or before next week to make sure I got all the sponsors right. But Butt Kicker, of course, everybody knows what Butt Kicker is. So it has anything to do with iRacing. One of the best investments you can make, especially if you've got a decent sim rig. You can kind of feel the car in the seat of your pants, so to speak. So make sure you guys check out Butt Kicker as well. I think it's, I don't want to say Pottles Wraps. POTTLEZWRAPZ. Check them out. I'm guessing he does a lot of these paint schemes that's on these cars, which is absolutely awesome for these guys. For anybody that is curious and wants to join this series, please check them out. Eastern Shore Racing League. It is a free Butt Kicker to the season champion. You got to be C class or higher. There's heat formats. It is a $10 entry fee, but that's not bad, seeing that you get a chance to win a Butt Kicker and you get broadcasted. I mean, you know, pretty good deal. And it's only a 12-week series, so it's not like a full, 36 weeks like a lot of cars run, which I love that. These guys also race on Monday night as well. I cannot remember. I think it was the 305 sprints. Oh, boy, we may be making we may be running some sprint cars, boys, on Mondays. I'm not going to lie, because I've been looking for a sprint car league for 305s just because that's my only dirt car I can actually drive. I'm not lying, by the way. So, anyway, we're getting ready to go. We need to do that. Let's go Vanderpool Racing driver Steven Tuberville and Jack. All right, there you go. Austin Vanderpool checking in. USA, Todd Chase over on YouTube says USA is his favorite dirt track. Really? Interesting. A lot of people don't like USA, but I do. All right, we're ready to get this one underway. As you guys will take a look here at your starting grid. Maybe here in a minute. All right, here we go. Here's your starting lineup for tonight's event. There's the sound of some cars still. That's a great sound, man. Congratulations to Cody DeLong, Tina Muffin. I actually thought William actually was the start in fourth. Oh, no? Okay. Or second, but anyway, there you go. Tyler McCoy, Jacob McCoy. Jason back in 11. Bo Cribs. Bo's going to be interesting to watch starting 12th. He looked fast and had an issue. The 95 of Ryan, unfortunately not. Well, he is here, but he's on babysitting duty, so he's just here monitoring everything. Hopefully we can see him race here in the near future to see what he can do. But there you see the pace truck coming out on track. Number 32 leading this out there. And William DeVaughan and Cody DeLong up front. Do a couple laps here so you can see this high line we already know will be very important here in this one. Mecca Motorsports is my team. Big Bad Bo Cribs says Bo's going to be fun to watch. Very much looking forward to that just because of we've seen him have some issues in that heat race, the 168 car. I think he's going to be possibly the biggest mover in this one. I think he's definitely got a top 4 car. Definitely a top 5. So we'll see how he does. But all right, we are set to get this one underway. Week number 3 from the Eastern Shore Racing Series. Set to take the green flag here in some late model action here on Tuesday night on Trackside Racing Network. Green flag set to come out. It is Cody DeLong, William DeVaughan up front. We wait for the green flag as we are set. Green flag is out of there. We're racing live here on week number 3. Watch that high line. Going to play a big factor here for that 32 car, that pink and black one. You see the Cody DeLong car gets a little loose on the exit. Here comes, there we go. Contact, there goes. Does he save it? They do. More trouble in the back. Does the caution flag come out? We have cars flipping. There they go. Here we go. Everybody getting after. We knew, looked at 4 wide. This is what happened. Looks like the 7. Well, that is not where it actually happened. This may happen a little bit further up. Right there. Bo Cribs gets hit, and there was more right there as well with Zach Lowe. Not sure what happened here with Zach in that 4 car. Well, there you see it. Good luck figuring that one out. Just FYI, if you are the 14. Watch this. On board with Maverick here in the 14 car. Woo! Look up in front of you. Well, that's wild. There you go. So we will get ready to go race here once again. In just a moment, we will get ready to go. Of course, caution laps do not count in this one just because it is some dirt racing style for you guys that do not know. All right, pace lights set. Pace lights are off as we are single file. Getting ready to go back green flag. Here in this one, lap number 2, about to go up on the board, or about to start lap number 2. Here after some incident happened early. That always happens at the start of these things. Green flag set to wave here once again. Out of turn 4, green flag is out. Good launch there by Cody DeLong. Pretty solid there by that 4th place, number 4 of Stephen Coverville as well. He does give up that spot. Jack takes that spot away. Everything single file now pretty quick here up front, however. We see Cody and William DeVaughan. William looking to have a good finish. How about Cody going down to the low side that time in 1 and 2? Everybody looks pretty solid. A lot of stuff going on a little bit further back right here. You see the 15 of Butch Baker as well as Jacob McCoy side by side. Just a little bit further back. This is a top 10 spot right here these guys are battling for. The 15 looks to the inside. The 35 gets loose up across the track, down over the rail. It looks like that was Jason. It does appear, and he is still off the track. I think he's back on now. He does move. Unfortunately, going to be a lap down. That is not what you want here in this one. That basically shot him off the track, so no caution flag. There is the yellow, as we may have had another incident here with the 14 of Maverick. Let's see what happened here. Oh, When I said there was an incident, there was a little bit more than that, I believe. Oh, he overcorrects, so he does not crash into the 7 and hits head first into the wall, comes back across the track. And unfortunately, Maverick probably going to go to the infield care center after that one. That was a hard hit. Imagine hitting that concrete head first in one of these things. Oof. That's tough. So we'll get ready to cut the lights back off here on the pace truck here on this Tuesday night. Some cars coming out of the pits after taking their quick repair. I'm going to check these guys out on Monday night. I wonder what I got to do to get into it. I think that'd be fun. You see Maverick letting people go. Dude, I'm just saying right now, that is an awesome name, Maverick. Just pointing that out. Do want to appreciate everybody coming in. On here on Tuesday night. I hope everybody's night's going well. Vanderpool Racing. Let's see what they do. Double file restart. Here's the green flag set to come out. By the way, the reason why we was single file is because that wreck happened on lap 1. If it happens here on the first lap, once the green flag comes out, that is why you see single file. But we're about to have another one because they just piled it in. Somebody goes across the track over the banking. Not sure who that was. It looked like it could have been Jacob McCoy, who is back on the track. Looked like Zach Lowe was one of them as well. As everything kind of bottled up here for the time being. But you see that Jack number 777 car right there, that purple one right in front of. Oh, I just jumped up. I'm sorry, jumped up to William Duvall. There is Jack Rips. Oh, he's looking to the inside of William Duvall here. Michael Blessing did take that second spot away on that restart in the number 1 car. We'll see if Blessing can run down Cody DeLone. As you see the battle for that second spot is starting to heat up a little bit here with William and Duvall. Or Michael and Duvall. Apologies. Oh, there he goes. William Duvall out to the outside, making a small mistake. Does get it corrected, but does lose 5th spot. Back to 6th. Looks back underneath the 168 of Bo Cribbs. Remember, we talked about Cribbs was going to make up a lot of spots. He is doing so. Running that high lane. But you see the slide job right there completed by William. He's going to take the 5th spot away for now. We may see another slider here in turns 1 and 2. Not going to happen as Duvall able to hold that spot. And we continue on. Right now, Cody Dog out to a 1.2 second lead. Let's hop on board and drive with him for a lap around Lernerville. Through 1 and 2. There he goes. You see that dust starting to fly up in the air. You start to see that rubber being put down as well here in the higher parts of the corner. He works out of turn 4, crossing the start-finish line. There's your lapper on this track. It does not take long here at all to do a lap. On board now with Jack Russ, that's 777, P3 right now. Working on Michael Blessing that spot. As we continue on, I do want to mention Bo Cribbs just had an incident. Something happened there with the 168 car. No caution. He is actually back in P14 now. Not sure what happened there. But he did have an issue. Battle for second, heating up. Michael Blessing trying to take that spot away. Looks to the outside. Should be able to get the run here on that number 1 Michael Blessing car. Jack trying to take that spot away. Still hanging that nose to the outside. Yep, little mistake right there from the 1. And there you go. Jack Ritz takes away P2. We are starting to tick these laps away, almost to that halfway point. See Stephen McMillan here in that number 17 car. He is up 7 spots from where he started. McMillan started dead last in the field. He is our biggest mover of the race. The biggest dropper of the race so far would be Jason Satterfield back here in 12th right now. He is down 5 spots, unfortunately. Tough break there. Side by side right here, Zach Lowe, Tyler McCoy. The 7 to 5, and looks like Zach going to slide him for now. Crossover from the 7. McCoy looks back to the inside. Watch for another crosser here, or slide right here. Through 3 and 4. There it is. Slide job. Crossover once again. Here comes Zach Lowe. A lot of crossers and slide jobs being put on right now. 7 going to hang to the outside. He's going to be able to keep that run. We get our another yellow. It looks like Butch Baker maybe has had an issue. Yeah, he has actually towed. So let's see what happened here. He gets sent off the track here. It looks like, whoa, this is interesting. Out of turn 4. Maybe got some of that wall out of turn 2. Let's see. There's somebody else off the track, I believe. Oh, hold on. Sorry, we was actually watching somebody else. Let's see what happened here. But there you go. Up and over. Wow. Goes off the track. Right in front of the ambulance, so not a far travel for them. And unfortunately in this series, what I've noticed, well, in any dirt race, you flip over, it's never a good thing. You're going to go multiple laps down. So we'll see what happens here as we get set to go back green here momentarily. See if Cody DeLong can hold on to that top spot as the pace lights are off, coming to the halfway point. When we go back green, Cody on that inside. And Jack Reps on the outside. I know the ticker's kind of going crazy. Once we get back green, it fixes itself. So just kind of ignore it while we're under caution. Weird, I know. Go figure. Green flag back in the air, and this is going to get wild. Just hold on to your head, because who knows what's going to happen. There you see the field going through 1 and 2. Cody DeLong trying to hold on to that top spot. Under attack here. Battle right now is going to be for P2. Never mind. Make that P1. Michael Blessing looked way to the inside in that number 1 Rowdy Energy. Cody going to come out the other side in the top spot. Still a good battle here for P2. For now, it looks like Blessing will take that spot away. Oh, he's going back to the inside. No, I don't know if he'll be able to do it just yet. We just try a slide job here. It's going to be tough. Or wait for Cody to see if he'll make a mistake. You also see William Duvall has worked his way back up here a little bit. He's now P4, looking for P3 as well. Good racing right now for this top spot. Michael trying to hold on, and you also see Jack there on the outside, looking to that outside. Running that outside, should I say. Goes a little high, but able to keep the momentum rolling. Still able to keep side by side with Michael Blessing here. Cody DeLong, it looks like he's starting to maybe move down a lane, especially in 1 and 2. See if he does it here. Nope, back to the high lane. How about some 3 wide for the top spot? You're not going to get much better racing than this on a Tuesday. Off turn 4, cross the start finish line. Cody able to still hold on here to that lead. It's the most pressure he's really felt pretty much besides the restarts all night long. It's a great camera view right there. On board with Jack, you can see right behind that number 11 car. Looks like there's a possibility of some lap traffic up in front of these guys as well. That could make things interesting if we do catch that car. Don't think we will, but I believe that's Butch Baker that's up there. Don't quote me on that, but I believe that's who it is. And yes, it is Butch Baker. So top 4 have pretty much broken away back from these guys. He's also still got a good battle going on for 5th with Steven Zacklow and Stephen McMillan. They're kind of going at it here quite a bit right now. Stephen Turbinville has that spot, and Zacklow looking to take that spot away. William Duvall, by the way, just took third place away from Michael Blessing. There you see that. A lot of pressure here being put on Cody DeLong as well for that top spot as we get a yellow. And unfortunately, Maverick has went off the racetrack. Here in the 14, here's the look. There he goes, up and over. Did he flip? I don't think. It's hard to see. Unfortunately, we can't see over there. You just basically see that. That's probably better than what we got, so let's check it out. Oh. Lord. Scary ride. All right, we are coming to lap 33 when the green flag comes back out here out of 40, so we are getting it underway. All right, let's get ready to get it going. Green flag set to come back out here in this one. Green flag out of the air. It's going to be a big start here. Jack needs to put a lot of pressure here on Cody trying to take that top spot away. We are coming down on the lap 34 this time. You also see Duvall there as well. All three cars running the same line. Then Michael Blessing on that low side is yellow coming back out there. It looks like Tia may have had an issue. And it's the number 12. That's what happened. Oh. Unfortunately, caution comes out. Tough right there. All right, so we will do it again. Don't know if Cody really likes these restarts or I don't really know. All right, getting ready to go. Caution lights are out, ready to get this one back underway. Who will win here on Tuesday night? Cody DeLong looks to do so. We wait for the pace truck to drop down pit lane. Will it be Cody, Jack, William? All three right there. Give it a Michael Blessing right there in fourth. There goes the pace truck pulling off the track. Here coming to lap 34. Green flag out in the air. I'll watch Jack here to try to get a run. He went to a super high side. He does get a run. Watch for a slide job. And not going to happen. There goes. Ooh, that's so close to that edge. They are right on it coming off turn 4. Watch for Jack to do that again. Right to the outside. So far, Cody's been the basically lone wolf out front. Has led every single lap. Just trying not to make a mistake here as lap 36 will be put on the board this time. Jack runs a little bit lower. I feel like you're going to have to run high. Contact. Watch for a slide. Nope, wasn't able to get there. Here comes the 32. William Duvall look to the inside. Don't know if he's going to be able to take this spot away or not from Jack. Unfortunately not. Oh, a little bit of a bobble there from Jack as well. Cody looks to try to drive away just a little bit. They work out of turn 2, down into turn 3 now. Cody right on that edge. Oh, William up and over. Keeps it going, but does lose P3. Michael Blessing takes that spot away. On board right now. But Jack Reds as he works out of turn 4. Everybody looking pretty good here as we're coming to the white flag. We're going to see a big move made here. Here comes Jack to the inside. Ain't able to get there. He's going to have to drive it in pretty deep here in the 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. We'll see if he's able to get there. Not going to be close enough here in 1 and 2. White flag is out in the air. Battle also going on for P3 right now. Can Cody DeLong hold on? There comes Jack to the inside. Unable to get there. Out of turn 4. Cody DeLong wins here at League-Lenerville. Michael Blessing going to finish P3. William Duvall P4. Jack Reds does finish P3 or 2 as well. Your race winner here tonight. There you see him on your board. Led every single lap, start to finish in this one. Goes wire to wire. Up on the scales. And victory lane, or should I say? There you go. Let's see if we can pull in Cody DeLong here. We talked to him after his heat race 1. Here he is in victory lane here in the feature race. Cody, it's Adam up in the booth, man. You got a copy.
I got you.
P1, man. That was not easy. You had to wheel that thing. I seen your line getting higher and higher as the race went. Talk us through that one.
Yeah, my line usually tends to stay up at the very top in 3 and 4 here. The top never goes away. I mean, the middle comes in and evens out, but you'll always have the momentum off the top in 3 and 4. But, yeah, once the bottom started to slick away of 1 and 2 there in the beginning, I know I had to move up, and I saw Jack got closer to my bumper on the last couple restarts, and he really started to put the pressure on me. So I'd be lying to you if I said I was playing offense. I was on defense that last 10 laps. He definitely kept me on my toes, that's for sure.
For sure, man. 8th place your first race, 5th last week, and then a win. Talk us through it, man. What's going to be next? It looks like we head to the dirt track. How do you feel about heading there? Dirt track in Charlotte.
I hope she stays juiced up and on the rails, man. I'll be knocking the fence down.
For sure on that one, dude. Congratulations on a big win. Is there any shout-outs or anything you want to give out, dude?
Yeah, I got to thank my buddy Zach for the rap. Everybody that helps me week in and week out get better at these things. My buddies Bradley and Taylor. Everybody that tunes into the show and everybody puts this on. I'm going to thank you.
Dude, way to will it, dude. That was awesome to watch. All right, we will move him down. Next up, we're going to talk to Jack Reds, who finishes in P number 2. Good job for Jack, actually. Picking up 3 spots here in the featured event to finish P2. Jack's had him up in the booth, man. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Man, P2, and honestly, you look like you had something for Cody there towards the end of this one. Talk us through them last 5 to 10 laps.
Yeah, I was right there. I definitely felt a little bit quicker than Cody. It's just he ran exactly where he needed to do, exactly where he needed to be, and I wasn't going to rough him up and win one that way. I always harp on driving clean, and I wasn't going to rough up a guy just to win one. But it was definitely a lot of fun to run nose to tail with Cody like that, and side by side at some points. It's just track was a little bit too narrow at some points. It is what it is. You'll have that sometimes, sure. But still a fun race. Still had a lot of fun.
Looked like it was pretty tough to pass out there at certain points, especially the middle part of this race. It looked like it was kind of tough. A lot of sliders being thrown.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't the easiest track to pass on. Towards the end there, down in 1 and 2, it kind of developed. It was real weird. There's like the extreme top, and then there was a middle top that you could run, and I felt quicker than both of those lanes than Cody, so I was trying to fake him out and like get him to go up to the top or down to the middle. But luckily for him, he ran just a really good race and just made that car a little bit too wide for me to be able to get around. But
hey,
overall,
P2, not bad at all, dude. P2 not. You want to give shout outs or anything like that?
Oh yeah, I got a lot of people to thank. First and foremost, I got to thank Mike over at Mike M Designs. I forgot him last time I had an interview, so I got to thank him first and foremost for painting a killer looking wrap, and I got to thank all the boys over at Vanderpool Racing and all of our supporters, Jack Swax, 11 Pointer Outdoors, everybody that helps out with that, and Steven Turbville. He's my teammate. He kind of got me into this league, and I was like, what the heck? I might as well have some fun, and it sure was.
Anytime you can go out and put it on a podium, it's a pretty good night. Hey, good job tonight, buddy.
All right, yep, absolutely.
Thanks
Thank
a
you.
lot, man. Next up, we're going to talk to Michael Blessing. He was fun to watch tonight, finishing P3. Not a bad night for you, Michael. Honestly, P3 finish, a lot of back and forth for you. You was up to second at one point, back to fourth, and finished third. Not a bad night at all. Hey, Michael, you got a copy? Oh, there he is. You got me?
Yep.
There he is.
These guys in front of me are super good. I thought I might be able to stay up there in second, but I'll take a third.
Yeah, man, not a bad night. Honestly, as far as points go, it's a pretty big night. Talk us through your race, man. It looked like it got very tough to pass out there tonight, especially on the longer part of the race.
Yeah, slick off here a little bit, and then I'm not a super big fan of running the high side, so I like the bottom and tried my best down there, but some of these guys are a little more risky and can run that high side 3 and 4.
You still did a good job, dude, putting it P3 tonight, podium finish. Any shout-outs or anything you want to give out here tonight?
Oh, yeah, my sponsors, man. Rowdy Energy, CCI Caliper Covers. They helped me out to make this happen during the season.
Hey,
so.
that Rowdy Energy stuff's pretty good. I'm not going to lie, dude. Good job tonight, buddy. Thank you. There you go, guys. There's your top 3 interviews. Here's your results. Congratulations to the race winner, Cody DeLone, putting it in victory lane. We hope you guys enjoyed the Dirt Night here on Tuesday nights for Trackside Racing Network. I'm Adam Chapman. Hope you all have a great night. We will see you guys tomorrow night, Sim 500. You have a great night. Take care as always, and God bless.